Before we get started, something important I forgot to mention in my Bidou Tech video is you need to turn attack plus special smash attack off when using that Wii U Pro Controller scheme. With that said, I've been experimenting a lot with Bidou in the past couple weeks, so I'm going to cover applications and new Bidou techs that I, as well as others, have found. I'll also upload a video shortly after this going through all the controller options with Bidou. With that said, let's begin. First, we have item drop ledge trump. To do this, stand right beside the ledge, hit your left stick towards the edge, then immediately return it to neutral position. Press your grab button, then hit your right stick down. All inputs instantly after the other. You can do it while running too. Just make sure you release the left stick right as you leave the edge. If done correctly, you'll grab the ledge while dropping your item. Next is a frame perfect fast fall from a platform drop. After you've activated Bidou, run off the platform with your left stick. Right as you leave the ledge, hit the right stick down. Done correctly, your character will be able to maintain their run speed while fast falling at the same time. This can be applied with shield dropping as well. Do the shield drop with your left stick and keep holding down, then hit up with your right stick. Also, if you use the right stick to fast fall whenever you're on top of a platform, you'll never have to worry about accidentally falling through. A handful of characters are limited as to how fast they can crouching perfect pivot backwards multiple times, because they can't dash backwards as fast after getting up from a crouch. However, there is a solution. After doing one crouching perfect pivot while still in your crouching position, hit forward with your left stick, then instantly hit back. After this, hit forward with your right stick to initiate the perfect pivot. And finally, roll your left stick down to crouch. These inputs happen all instantly after the other. An alternate method is to roll your left stick 270 degrees from the crouching position. Hit forward with your right stick, then roll your left stick down. It does take some practice, but once you get the timing down, it'll be a piece of cake. Here are all the characters that get their crouching perfect pivots sped up from using this method. In the last video, I covered instant wall jump from the ledge, but didn't show much examples, so here are some more. The reason wall jump trump punishes are better than the regular way is because you retain your double jump, so even if your attack whiffs, you can still jump back to safety. Of course, this only works on stages with a wall, or at least a bit of a wall. Next application I want to cover involves utilizing Smash 4's crouch cancelling and Bidou crouch perfect pivot. If you don't already know, by crouching before getting hit by an attack, you can reduce the knockback as well as hit lag dealt to your character. At low percentages, if you crouch cancel certain attacks, you'll be able to counter attack your opponent before they recover from the animation of their attack. By doing a crouching perfect pivot, you'll be able to approach or retreat while potentially crouch cancelling an attack. If you get hit during the crouch, immediately throw out an attack. It also helps immensely that you get automatically turned around when getting hit in the back, so you don't have to do it yourself. Something I didn't mention in the last Bidou video was that you can down smash straight out of a crouch by hitting your right stick up and pressing attack, which can also be useful in this situation. The effect of crouch cancelling is not nearly as potent as it was in Melee, so this won't work for stronger attacks. Because of this, I'm not completely sure how practical this will be, so I'm just throwing it out there for you guys to experiment with it. Next, I want to delve deeper into how optimized extended dash dancing can be applied in battle. Since you can change directions frame perfectly with Bidou, dash dancing has the potential to be just as useful as it was in Melee. One of the main uses of dash dancing in Melee was to make the opponent not know when you were going to approach. Because you had so much control as to when you can reverse your direction, you could wait for them to whiff an approach, end your dash dance, then go for the punish. Extended dash dance with Bidou allows for a similar effect, since you can oscillate your foxtrots more frequently, and with much more precision than performing it normally with just your left stick. Crouching perfect pivoting backwards by itself is a great defensive option, but sometimes mixing it in with your extended dash dances can be useful too. Also, by pressing attack during your perfect pivot, you'll be able to pick up an item. Whether you have tap jump off or on doesn't affect Bidou at all, but Bidou does indirectly solve an issue tap jump on users face, which is the inability to tilt their shields upwards as quickly as tap jump off users, since hitting the stick up too quickly will cause a jump. The workaround is to simply hit your right stick up, then instantly hit your left stick up while shielding. This works because the second joystick is set to special in the Bidou control scheme, and Bidou doesn't need to be activated. Well guys, that's all for today's video. As I've said, I'll be uploading another video very soon covering the pros and cons of all the controller schemes for Bidou, one of which even allows a second joystick to be set to smash attack. For those who are Bidou'd out, don't worry, it'll probably be my last video about it, unless of course there's some major breakthrough or something. Well, with that said, I'll see you guys again soon.